What is going on, everybody? It's Nick, also known as Born Gamer. Welcome back to another video, of course. I hope you enjoyed this little bit of shite gameplay that I had to scrape off the bottom of my hard drive. And the reason I do that is because I was just informed that Assassin's Creed Unity will not have a form of competitive multiplayer. Now, this leaves a couple of questions right now. Is the last-gen console going to have competitive multiplayer? That's a possibility. Are they only taking a year off of the multiplayer? Maybe they're going to actually go in cycles and people can, stick to a certain game for a 2-year time. That's also a possibility. Maybe they're just completely scrapping it altogether. Maybe they're just actually just only taking a year off to rework the code. I don't know. But on the surface, it looks like they're done. And if they were to finish it, I'm not going to be very upset for the exact same reasons that I stopped posting it. The game just got not fun anymore. Just wasn't having fun with it. The code was just the net code was just awful. There was just the same lag problems from the 2010 game into the 2013 release game. The DLC split the community. There was just so many things that were wrong. And I think it's almost like an Ubisoft thing. They don't really seem to get multiplayer. I think the most recent multiplayer I can think that was successful is maybe like Tom Clancy games, maybe like a Rainbow Six or a Graw, reaching really far back there. Nothing else really just jumps out at me as something that was like a mass success on the multiplayer side. So I guess that's it. I guess Assassin's Creed 4 may very well be the swan song for Ubisoft's multiplayer team. And I think I know why. I think they ran out of resources trying to create all those new cinemagic, I like that, cinemagic trailers, because that's what all this Assassin's Creed hype trailers are. All the CG, cinemagic. Damn, somebody, I gotta coin that. That sounds good. Somebody's probably already said it, but I'm pretty proud of myself for thinking of that on my own. The cinemagic trailers of Ubisoft and Assassin's Creed. That's got to be more budget than they put into the whole multiplayer thing, because they probably sold more games just based on that awesome trailer every E3 than they have anybody that's picked up the multiplayer and played it. Let's be honest, people. It was dying. I obviously am somebody who got out of it a couple months ago. I stopped pretty much cold turkey. If that turkey was already dead and rotting, I stopped it. Some of you, I'm sure there's actually plenty of you out there that have stopped yourself, but this doesn't mean that the videos are going to end for a lot of people. If anything, there's so many games out there that have continued well beyond their years. Well beyond their years. I think what the community is going to do at this point, I think they're going to actually start to gravitate toward their favorite game. I'm seeing possibly a little bit more ACB and AC3 possibly kind of getting pushed. I think AC3 was better than AC4 in my opinion. I think it was a little bit faster. ACB's just kind of got that classic feel, and while the game itself wasn't as great, it felt like there wasn't as many glitches and stuff. It wasn't as smooth, but there weren't as many prevalent issues. They were a little bit more forgivable back then, at least. So yeah, I'm sure it'll still be out there. It almost inspires me to make some of the older videos, because instead of just knowing that I'm going to be playing the most repetitive annual released underworked games, I'm so pessimistic, people. I'm kind of smiling because I feel like I kind of foresaw the future. The low player counts, people not buying the game, everybody pretty much saying dump the multiplayer, throw it back into the single player. Well, they got it, and then they got their multiplayer in their single player. You got your chocolate in my peanut butter, you got your peanut butter in my chocolate. Well, the multiplayer is dead, which I guess could be peanut butter in this metaphor. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about the death of Assassin's Creed multiplayer, or maybe the rise of Assassin's Creed co-op. That could be kind of cool. It kind of looks like it's just something that's thrown in. I don't really think it's going to drive the gameplay by any means. It's probably only going to be like a few handful of missions, kind of just like a thing like Wolfpack. You do it a couple times, but it's not really like a game mode that's going to sell copies. It's just kind of for people that want to do something else. So that's it for me, guys. Let me know your opinions in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like. If you haven't already, subscribe. I got a bunch of stuff coming in the future. I'm Nick, also known as Born Gamer, and I'll see you next time.